Hello and welcome back to the second round, back 9 of the Hyzenbrownie Dreamweaver Pro Open 2023, presented by Innova Champion Discs. We're still at the MA1 division, second round, and this is our card today. With me on the mic, by the way, a good friend of mine, Lux. Welcome, Lux. So, this is our card, Jacob Neff from California, USA, living in beautiful Seam Riep Cambodia, tournament director of the Khmer Cup. Actually, you can see some coverage of the Khmer Cup last year as well, so I will put your link in the description below. He's at 11 down. Then we have Gustav Lindell from Norway, 9 down. Kyle Krickhaus in the lead, 12 down. And myself, I was 7 down, I think. 6. Alright, so this is a 9-hole course. We're playing it in a loop. So this is actually hole 10, similar to hole 1. We have the road on the left side is OB and a few gaps you can take to the basket. Actually, most common plays the forehand hyzer, but it's also possible to go lefty like Jacob, or you go straight to the little tiny right side gap, as you can see there.
You ace it? Is that an ace? What happened?
No ace. So Gustav with the forehand. Oh, a little high.
Good throw.
But he should be, should have a putt there. I'm also going with the forehand a little lower. Ooh, and this was a little wide, almost hit the palm tree.
Oh,
Then
what?
I was really lucky to get down in front of the road, so I got a good skip to the basket. But actually I went deep on this one. Kyle with his forehand.
Looking good.
Sit down. Also a good shot. He got a little roll because this basket is also on this little hill. So everything coming towards the basket with a skipper. I have some ground reaction. Yeah, Jacob's putt just rolled a little bit, but not far. This is my birdie attempt, and oh boy, hit the palm tree in front of the basket and get a terrible roll back, almost back to my lie. So this is actually my third. Yeah, I just missed that left. And still me again, I'm out of the frame, getting my bogey there, finally. Great birdie putt from Kyle, and Gustav with his birdie attempt. Yeah, just get it right over the rim.
Got it. That's all you
A
need.
little bit shaky, but you got it. Yeah, and this is Kyle for his par. It's just so annoying. I was birdieing this in the front line, and then if you play the same hole and get a bogey there. All right, so this is hole 11 actually. 83 meters par 3. We have the same road, this time on the right side, which is OB, and this is the hole with the most guardian palm trees you can find in Thailand probably, but it offers a lot of different routes to the basket. Most common are backhand hyzer shots, or forehand straight shots with a little fade at the end. But you just want to avoid to hit one of the first palm trees, because then it gets really tough to get back to the basket. This is an early release for Gustav, and yeah, he finds the road, goes OB on this one. So Kyle is taking back on Hyzer. Ooh, also early, but look at this. He went through everything.
I'll take it.
We'll have a putt from there, just outside the circle. Kyle's also going backhand, but more the straighter road to the basket. Oh, not turned over enough, hitting on the palm trees. And kick back into the fairway. So with the forehand. Oh yeah,
you
this
made the
was
gap,
just
though.
money.
I guess so, yeah.
Nice and low.
Oh,
Good skip.
look at that thing. Curled right up to it.
Oh.
Couldn't believe it by myself. Jacob with his approach. Maybe a little short. And Kyle for his par. Taking a boogie here. Bam, look at this. Great putt from Kyle again. He's putting up a clinic on this day, at least. So with the birdie. Oh! Brutal spit out for Jacob. That's an unfortunate bogey for him. Alright, hole 12. 90 meters long. Plays shorter than that for sure. We have a mandatory tree on the right side. We have to go left. There's some water behind the basket, but this mostly doesn't come into play. You don't want to go left on this fairway because this is pretty thick there. Just felt it's just right there. It's just a straight shot. But yeah, straight shots are not that easy, as we all know. Kyle again with his forehand turnover. I think this is pretty much the best play if you have a. This is overstable enough and reliable.
Almost exactly the same.
So I was switching to the forehand as well because of my backhand on the front nine. It was so bad. But this is overcooked.
Get knockout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than.
But luckily,
Is that me?
get the kick back to the fairway. Ooh, early release again, but he made it. Pat the mandatory. That's all we need on this one. And Kyle going backhand. Jacob. Oh yeah, Jacob, thank you.
That's it. Go in.
Yeah, this is a great shot.
Got that right that time.
Great shot.
That's how you do it. Just straight, little fade, and then you're right at the basket. So this is my up shot. Should be enough. And this is good stuff. Taking another fairway. And Kyle for his birdie. Just a little high left. Good comeback out for Kyle, taking his par. Gustav already cleaned up his par. So I was filming and playing at the same time, so please be patient with me. That I almost get all the shots, but I missed a few. And Jacob with a single birdie, solo birdie on the sole. Alright, we are at hole 13? Signature hole of the course, 95 meters long, par 3, no obstacles, just the beautiful ocean view. A lot of headwind mostly, but other than that, a lot of options and just the open fairway. So you can go wide for your hyzer shots. Alright, Jacob.
Perfect.
Wow.
Nice and wide.
Wide, yeah.
Go.
Still good.
Yeah, you got a good skip of it.
Up a little.
Not that close than in the front line, but still. That's his putt. Yeah, Kyle, take it really high and wide if you have the power like him.
Yeah. 40 footer.
And park it right next to the basket. So I'm going with the forehand again, early release. But it's one of the good things on these open fairways. Even if you miss your line, you still have a free fairway and you can run it. Gustav also with the forehand.
Good shot.
Good shot for Gustav. So self outside circle one birdie attempt. Just a little too low. No chance. And Kyle with this beautiful view. Oh, just a little right. Oh, Gustav also short. So Jacob again with a chance for a solo birdie. Gaining some strokes back on the card. But just a little high.
Good putt.
So cleanup pars for everybody. And Kyle is still 3 strokes in the lead. Dominating everybody else actually.
So this hole is not so easy. This
No.
is new.
No, it wasn't that easy. Because of the headwind, the strong headwind from the ocean. It's not that easy, but still one of the most open holes on the course. So this is hole 14, 145 meters long, only par 4 on the course. And we have this mandatory tree. We can see on the right side we have to go left. This is the place to be where you'll land your first shot, and then you have a good open approach to the basket. You don't want to be short in front of the basket because of this little hill you have there, so it's blocking the basket a little bit. And this rope behind the basket is OB. Jacob first.
Great shot.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That's good. I believe you don't want to get it that straight, but still, as long as you manage to hit the first or penetrate the first gap, you should be good. Yeah, this is just. This get pushed a little bit over to the left side. So there's actually the tee pad of the next hole. So we were a little bit worried about the flight in front of us. Shank, but the wind was really helpful this time.
Yeah.
So I got a little push to the left.
You can still birdie.
And Kyle with his backhand. Oh, he took out the palm tree leaf there. These are pretty thick actually. So if you hit some palm tree leaves, you mostly drop immediately. There's no way to get through. So these palm trees are really thick and dangerous as well. So we had it a few times that these old palm tree leaves are just falling down, and they're just huge, a few meters long and really heavy. So you always have to look up. You don't want to get hit by a coconut, and don't want to get hit by a leaf as well. Yeah, Jacob there, just short, and you can see in his reaction he's not happy with that because he knows. Good upshot from Kyle. Should
Good
be
shot.
an easy birdie.
Same spot.
Same spot, yeah. And in
That's it. Yeah, you say it.
this safe. Tricky stance here for Jacob. Nice
you got
putt. He thought he would miss it, but yeah. So Jacob for his birdie. Oh, it's for par actually. Yeah, missed one. Alright, this should be hole 15. Easiest hole on the course, 72 meters long. The road behind the basket is OB, and then there's a barbed wire area which is also OB, but actually it's just one of the easiest backhand shots we have in this game. Just get it straight with a little fade at the end towards the basket. Just make sure you hit this front gap, because if you hit one of these palm trees you can get a kickback, and then we have this creek right in front of the tee pad, which is also OB.
Yeah, you get a putt.
A little further, so I should be good.
Yeah.
A little further.
Jacob with a good shot, and Kyle
Go. Yeah.
also good shot for him.
I was gonna hit that.
And I was just begging, don't hit the palm tree, don't hit the palm tree, don't hit the palm tree, don't! Oh boy. But I got through. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on this hole actually, warming up before the round started. I played it a lot, and actually it felt pretty good. And then on the tournament rounds, I just missed it every time. So this is just a layup for 3. And here's Jacob for his birdie. Good putt.
Good birdie putt.
Good birdie putt for Jacob. No, got the par this time.
Did you play par?
I did.
It's the easiest.
Yeah. Easiest hole on the course, and I made the par. I was pretty happy about it actually.
So it looks not so easy. So many trees.
No, it's not easy. You have to hit the first gap. Yeah. So, and if you get a little bit too far to the left, you get easily cut off by the palm trees. And for me, it was always a forehand shot because it's just of the natural flight. It's easier, but for people that are not that comfortable with forehands, has to go with the backhand turnover, and it's just way more difficult.
It's new camera position.
Yeah, new camera position. As I said, in the front 9, I just tried some different positions here because it wasn't that easy to get a good position behind the tee pad. So you will see some different views here. So this time we have some reaction cam action here. This looked a little low. Alright, so this is Gustav's position. Good bit.
Yeah.
Almost missed that shot. He was so quick. But I was right in time. Good birdie for Kyle. Ooh, another air ball for myself.
Yeah. With like going to the bathroom and having diarrhea.
Taking the
or something,
par.
like, yeah, similar. But I looked it up and I was like, boom, he abandoned the car. Looked it up, and got it right there.
Oh, Jacob. Just a little bit too. No, just the right. Alright, last hole. We're at hole. No, it's not. It's second last. We're at hole 17, 90 meters long, par 3. Pretty much a straight shot. You just want to make sure you get through this palm trees here. Straight with a little fade, but you want to keep it straight as long as possible. The road behind the basket is OB. So actually, this was the hole you can try the ace run the most, because if you go long OB, you still have a putt for par. But yeah, at first you have to get through this gap there. So the property on the left side is also OB, everything behind the walls. So this is actually the area where there was the tournament office before. So before COVID, they had a bigger layout for their tournament layouts for their course. They could use more properties of the neighborhood, but unfortunately not this time. So yeah, Jacob hit one of these guardian trees. Oh yeah, and this is, it's not in danger, but if you hit these trees over there, it's pretty tough to get through. It was really thick. Yeah, and I shanked this forehand, hit the wall. skipped into the property area, and there was like a pit, a deep hole with water in it, and I was looking for my disc pretty long. And this was is my only fairway drive I had. So losing this one would be really brutal, but luckily I find it, got it back. But actually I was kind of frustrated, so I didn't film my shots on this one. But good upshot from Jacob. Carl, give it a chance. No, too short.
Ouch.
Ouch, yeah. That was unfortunate back roll. But if somebody can make it, I would say it's this guy over there. There you go, so confident in putting. Great booty save for Carl. There you go. Par for Gustav. And Jacob. Outside the frame right now. Putting for his par. And myself for bogey here. After the OB stroke. Alright, now we are on the last hole. One of the most beautiful holes on the course, 88 meters long. We have this mandatory palm tree on the right side, we have to go left. And there was a water area on the left side and these thick bushes and trees on the left side you really want to avoid. And then we have this basket on this little hill with this downslope behind, so going or running this basket was tough. You have to be really confident and be sure you don't miss, because your comeback gets even longer. So Jacob switching back to his left hand. Oh! Grip lock.
That was fucking.
Gustav with his forehand. Made it through the mandatory. And Kyle also going with a forehand turnover. Just get around the mandatory and let it fade back. Oh, this looks maybe a little too far, right? So I like it to keep it really low.
There we go. Do it. Do it. Do
So
it.
the disc
Oh.
does not have the room to fade so much at the end. So this is Kyle's upshot. This early tree hit. Going with the lefty backhand hyzer, good shot. Alright. Is he running it? No, of course not. Evening up. Kyle a little bit closer. But still, decent distance here also. Smart play, lays it up. And I thought, okay, I had a boogie before, I go for it. And luckily, it was already far left, but still, basket catched it for me. And Gustav trying to save his par, cleaning up his boogie. And then Carl and Gustav with their pars. All right, this is it for round 2 of the Hyzenbrownie Dreamweaver Open 2023. Karl Krikow still in the lead, followed by Jacob and Gustav. Thanks for watching. See you on round 3. Thank you, Lux, for joining me. See ya!